Have you ever felt that something is wrong, that the world you see is not the real world? Many people feel this deep inside. It is a knowing, a quiet whisper. This whisper tells you to look deeper. It urges you to question everything. The truth is often hidden in plain sight, but we are programmed not to see it. They want us to stay asleep, but some of us are waking up. The reality we are fed is a carefully crafted illusion. It is a stage play, a grand deception. Who are the actors? Who are the directors? These are the questions we must ask. The answers are shocking. They are disturbing. They point to forces beyond our normal understanding. These forces have been here for a very long time. They operate from the shadows, pulling strings. They control governments, banks, and media. Their influence is everywhere, yet unseen by most. What if I told you that some of these forces are not human, or at least not entirely human as we know it? This journey begins with a single step. Are you ready to see what lies hidden? Your perception of reality is about to change. The idea of reptilian beings is not new, it is ancient, it is global. Look at the old stories, look at the old carvings, you will find them everywhere. Serpents, dragons, scaly humanoids. These symbols are not mere fantasy, they are echoes of a forgotten truth. Our ancestors knew something that we have forgotten. They left us clues, warnings in stone and scroll. We must learn to read these ancient messages. Consider the Nagas of ancient India. These were powerful serpent beings. They were said to live in underground kingdoms. They could shapeshift into human form. They possessed great wisdom and magical powers. Sometimes they were benevolent, sometimes they were not. The stories depict them interacting with humans, influencing human affairs, for good or ill. In ancient Egypt, gods often had animal features. Sobek was the crocodile god. He represented power. He was associated with pharaonic might. Wadjet was the cobra goddess, a protector of kings. The uraeus, a rearing cobra, adorned the pharaoh's crown. It symbolized divine authority and sovereignty. The serpent's presence winds through global mythology. It is a thread connecting disparate ancient civilizations. In China, dragons were revered. They were powerful. They controlled water, rainfall, and storms. Chinese emperors claimed descent from dragons. The dragon symbolized imperial power and good fortune. Yet these dragons were clearly reptilian. They were intelligent, often depicted as wise, but also capable of immense destruction if angered. This duality is a common theme. Look to ancient Greece. Their myths are full of serpents. The Lernaean Hydra, a many-headed water serpent. Medusa, with snakes for hair, whose gaze turned men to stone. Cecrops, the mythical first king of Athens. He was said to be half man, half serpent. These were not just monsters to be slain. They often represented primal forces, ancient lineage, or guardians of secret knowledge and treasures. The Greeks understood the power of this symbolism. They knew the serpent was more than just an animal. Even in the Bible, the serpent plays a key role. The serpent in the Garden of Eden. It tempted Eve with forbidden knowledge. The stories did not end with ancient times. They continue today, though often hidden. People around the world report strange encounters. They see beings that do not fit our normal reality. Some describe tall, reptilian humanoids, with scales, slit pupils, and a cold demeanor. These are not dreams or hallucinations, these are consistent testimonies from credible individuals. They are often met with ridicule and disbelief. This is part of the control system. Many whistleblowers have come forward. They speak of secret government programs. They reveal knowledge of non-human entities. Some claim these entities have been here for millennia, working in secret with human power structures. They say these beings are involved in genetic manipulation. They are interested in human DNA, human consciousness. Their agenda is not benevolent, it is self-serving. They seek to control this planet and its resources, including us, the human population. The phenomenon of missing time is often reported. People experience gaps in their memory. They find themselves in different locations with no recall. Sometimes, under hypnosis, they remember abductions. They recall being taken by strange beings. Often, these beings are described as reptilian. Medical examinations are performed. Implants are found. The icky revelation, unmasking the global elite. For decades, I've spoken about these truths. I have faced ridicule and censorship. But the information continues to spread. More and more people are awakening. The core of my research points to one thing. Our world is largely controlled by interdimensional entities. These entities are reptilian in nature. They operate from a lower vibrational frequency, just outside the range of normal human sight. But they can manifest in our reality. These reptilians have infiltrated human society. They have done so for thousands of years. They interbreed with certain human bloodlines. These bloodlines maintain positions of power, royalty, political leaders, banking dynasties, media moguls, corporate executives. They are the global elite, the Illuminati. Many of them are not fully human. They are hybrids, carrying reptilian DNA. This allows them to be controlled by their reptilian masters. They are not just physical beings, they are consciousness. They can possess individuals. They can overshadow a person's mind, making them act according to the reptilian agenda. This is why you see such psychopathic behavior among those in the highest positions of power. They lack empathy. Decoding the serpent. Symbolism and psychological resonance. Why the serpent? Why the reptile? This symbolism is deeply embedded in our psyche. The reptile represents the oldest part of our brain. The R complex, the reptilian brain. It is associated with survival instincts, aggression, territoriality, ritualistic behavior, cold-bloodedness, a lack of empathy. These are traits often ascribed to the controllers. The symbolism is not accidental. It speaks to a fundamental aspect of this control. Reptiles are often seen as cold, unfeeling. This reflects the perceived nature of these entities. They operate without compassion, without love. Their motivations are purely self-serving: power, control, domination. The serpent's gaze can be hypnotic. It can paralyze its prey. This is a metaphor for how humanity is controlled, through manipulation of perception, through fear. We are mesmerized by the illusion they project. The serpent shedding its skin is also symbolic. It represents transformation, rebirth, but it can also represent deception. The enduring enigma, why reptilian narratives persist. The reptilian myth, as some call it, endures. It grows stronger despite official denial. Why does it have such a powerful grip? One reason is the deep distrust of authority. People see corruption and lies everywhere, in government, in corporations, in media. They sense that they are not being told the truth. The reptilian narrative offers an explanation, a reason for the seemingly irrational evil in the world. It names the unseen enemy. These narratives also tap into a desire for hidden knowledge, the feeling that there is more to reality than the mundane, materialistic view we are given. People are searching for deeper truths. They are looking for answers to big questions. Who are we? Why are we here? Conspiracy theories, including the reptilian one, can seem to offer a key to unlock these mysteries. They provide a sense of order in a chaotic world, even if that order is a sinister one. The idea of a hidden hand controlling events is not new. It has been part of human thought for centuries. The reptilian theory is a modern iteration of this. It speaks to our anxieties about power, about being controlled by forces we cannot see. It gives a face to these abstract fears. Section 8. Beyond the Veil, Questioning Reality and Reclaiming Our Power. So what does all this mean for us? Are there truly reptilian beings controlling our planet? Or are these stories metaphors for something else? Perhaps for the cold, reptilian aspects of human nature, the lust for power, the lack of empathy, that allows some humans to dominate others. The truth may be a complex mix of both, the literal and the metaphorical intertwined. What matters most is that we start questioning the official narratives we are fed. We must look beyond the five-sense reality. The world is far more complex than we perceive. There are other dimensions, other frequencies of existence, other intelligences, both benevolent and malevolent. Our ancestors knew this. Indigenous cultures know this. Modern science is only beginning to catch up, with concepts like quantum physics and dark matter. The veil between worlds is thinning. More people are having experiences that defy explanation. We need to be open to new possibilities. The ultimate goal of these controlling forces is our consciousness. They seek to keep us in a low vibrational state, a state of fear, ignorance, and division, because in that state we are easily controlled. Our power is immense, far greater than we realize. Our collective consciousness can shape reality. When we raise our vibration, we become free. When we choose love over fear, we break their spell.